Hi, I'm Patrick Kellogg. Welcome to this video. I have a new plugin. I'll be releasing it today. It's called the ELC Certificate Tracker Freedom for LearnDash. And it sits on top of LearnDash. And what it does, it gives you trackability. So it tracks, verifies, lists. It has both a front and a back end searches. And it leverages compliant custom fields to LearnDash certificates. So basically it creates a custom table each time a LearnDash course is completed, and it adds information to this table, and that information will be trackable and verifiable. So that's what this plugin is about. So part of this is that we can leverage compliant custom fields. So many educational institutions like to have custom fields which don't come typically with WordPress. And one example would be, for instance, continuing education units for the course that they're taking. And another one that's real common is a middle name and also a student ID. So this certificate tracker has those three custom fields baked right into it. But in order to actually use them, we're going to have to set them up. So this one is the first one. It's going to be for setting up CEUs. Now this is optional, so you don't need to do it. If you don't want to track CEUs or continuing education units, you don't have to, but it's baked right into the certificate tracker. So if you do need to, it's pretty easy to do, and that's what this video is about. So let's get started. What we're going to do is make sure we're on the plugins page. If not, click here and go to plugins, and we're going to click here, add new plugin. So this plugin is going to be the Advanced Custom Fields plugin, and if you don't have it installed, this is the procedure for installing it. So we're going to go ahead and search on Advanced in a space, and we'll put in Custom. Okay. And here it is, the Advanced Custom Fields plugin. And it's one of the best. You see it has over 1 million active installations. I use it for all my WordPress sites. So I'll go ahead and install it. Okay, then I'll activate it. Okay, it says plugin is activated. Now that it's activated, we find we have a new entry, custom fields. So we click on field groups. And we have no field groups because we haven't yet created any. But let's go ahead and create one. So we click add new. And in here we want to give it a title. Our title is going to be CEU. And then it says no fields are here yet, so let's add a field to it. Let's click there. And we're going to call this CEU. This is lowercase, and it's important. So you want to put it in exactly like I have it, because if you don't, it won't be automatically hard-baked into the certificate tracker. The text, so field type, we don't want it to be text because CEUs typically are numbers, like 1 credit or 1.5 credits, whatever. So we want to change that to a number. And then we could put in instructions. We could say, and that could be plural even, enter the CEUs for this course. Something like that. And we want it to be required. I mean, you may not want it to be, but I want it to be. So that's definable by your business model, or that's definable. And then that's it for that. But this next meta box is a location. So this is where we define where we want this CEU custom field that we created up here, where we want this to appear. So it's important that you have the post type, and it's equal to, and then you want this to be a course. So it's LearnDash course. And that's basically all you really need to do other than publish it. So let's go ahead and publish it. And now that it's published, well, let's see if it works. So we'll go into LearnDash LMS, and we want to look at the courses. So we click on courses here, and then we have one that currently is there. I'm going to go ahead and edit it, And then now we have, this is actually a remnant from the last one, but now we should see a CEU field. And since I've done this before, it already shows up, but yours is going to look empty for the first time because you haven't done it. So you have a field here. Again, this is the field group that we called it CEU, and down here is the actual field, and it's got an asterisk which implies that it's required. So I'll put one in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and update it. So now we've assigned a CEU of 1 to this particular LearnDash course. So if you had a bunch of other LearnDash courses already created, you have to go in and edit each one. And when the CEU field appears in its configuration, assign the proper CEU. If you don't have any made yet, when you do create them, you'll find that this CEU Custom Field will be there. So that's basically the end of our first optional video. So thanks.